Good evening. It's December 23rd, 2008. I want to talk about today about the realities of a default in COMEX. I've noticed a few people have posted some questions about that, and I've even read an article where someone who's mentioned the default that it doesn't really matter because you will get your medal. That's not true. Let me start off by explaining that. Basically, the COMEX, your contract, when you have a contract, you don't have a contract between you and the other person selling gold or paper gold. You have a contract between you and the COMEX, and the COMEX has to take care of the delivery side of it, and it's responsible for the gold and ensuring that your other party keeps up with his promise. Not you. You're not responsible to go and hunt down the dude with the other side of the contract and get him to give you the gold. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to get your gold straight from the COMEX. Now, of course, the COMEX is most of the sellers are banks, and the banks obviously have captured the commodities and exchange, and obviously they're gonna go, okay, well, here's your cash. So you want to see ya. And what another thing he doesn't realize is that he's thinking that, okay, well, they're gonna be forced to go out and get the gold or silver, and you're gonna get your medal. I'm gonna post that link to that article from Avery Goodman. It says the title of the article is "Will COMEX Default on Gold and Silver?" I think it's a good read. He has some good points in there. He's just I just don't agree with him on this on the fact that they will be forced to get metal, because the reason why is there is no way for anyone to write a contract and say, okay, well, dude, you're gonna pay me this in the future date, and if you don't, I'm gonna sue you for this. No, you can't do that. All legal contracts must be written with dollars, and although you can write it with this legally, you can only get the cash equivalent. The judge can only sentence a person to give you the cash equivalent of gold at the time of the judgment, and you'll never be able to get the actual gold. So what happens in a default situation is that the gold and silver will go into hiding. I mean, obviously, with the COMEX defaulting, that means that no one's selling their gold and silver. Then what's the price? Well, you've got a lot of promises for gold and silver, but there is none to get because it's not a force majeure. It's more of, okay, well, we're going to change the rules, and it's going to be liquidation only. And it's like, well, obviously you're not going to want cash. You're going to be wanting the gold. And all these buyers of these contracts, why would you want to buy a contract for gold that doesn't exist? It just doesn't make any sense. And then if you if they try to hold up that this is the price of gold based on people's belief that they might get gold, how does that hold water? There's no way. So I see once the COMEX defaults, what's going to happen, this is what I see happening. I might be wrong, but this is my personal opinion, and I see that gold and silver will go into hiding, and no price. There will be a price, but there's no official price. And if it is an official price, I doubt it, because no one will be buying those contracts. Well, maybe a few people who are stupid enough to go, oh, look at that, gold's dropping. Oh, I think I'll buy some gold. right, will run to and buy a gold certificate when they realize they can't buy any physical, and prop up the COMEX with with long contracts that where you're only getting cash on the other side. Um, well, you know what? So that's another scenario, right? Where they just the banks just say, oh, okay, well, we don't have the gold, but this is going to still be the price setting mechanism, and take it or leave it. It's a possibility, right? I mean, you can't discount it. I don't think that's going to happen, but it is a possibility. And if that happens, then obviously physical gold will go through the roof, and they can hold that fairy tale for as long as for probably a year or two, but it won't last. I mean, it was done back in '68 when there was two-tier pricing, when the London Bullion Exchange, I think it was. I can't remember the name now. Jesus, I wish I was a better reporter. But anyways, back in 1968, there was a two-tier pricing for gold, because gold was stopped shipping at $35 an ounce, and then there was a black market price, and that went on until 1971, of course, until Nixon closed the gold window. There is no price for gold and silver in Zimbabwe. Okay? If you were to price gold and there's no market price for gold and silver. Of course, if you were to go on the street and ask somebody to give you Zimbabwe dollars for this, you'd be getting a boatload of them, but you can negotiate a price. But that's not official price, of course, and you don't know if you're getting your money's worth, you're getting your currency's worth. So that's what I see happening, is where we have to go out to eBay or some other exchanges, some other auction sites to get our full money's value. And I'm not too concerned about that personally, because I got the physical gold. If you don't got physical, you've got a problem. Right? I could sell my stuff on eBay. I could sell my stuff at Craigslist. If you got it somewhere at at one of those hold your gold sites, good luck with that. You can't really sell that on eBay. Yo, here's my statement. Can you can you can you buy this statement off of me? Yeah, right. Anyways, that's my take on that. And anyways, I think this is probably going to be my last video until probably after Christmas. So I'd like to say Merry Christmas to everybody, and thanks for watching. I appreciate all the comments and the helpful tips.